Hey, I think I've done it. I always sound so surprised when I do these things that I'm so shocked that it actually works as the software is supposed to. But hello, everybody. How are we all doing? I see so many people already in the chat, and I've been seeing the chat going as I've been trying to set all of this up. So it's been great to see all of you, and thank you to everybody who joined the premiere that we've just had. Can't believe I forgot that word. We'll literally be here forever if I try and even list out everybody in the chat right now. I do not have the skills that Beardo has. So I'm just going to do a blanket welcome to everybody. It is so good to see you. Thank you for spending your Thursday evening with me. If it's Thursday evening where you are, I assume there are other time zones available. Oh, yeah, so YouTube does this fun thing where it jumps me down in the chat. So hopefully you can all hear me. I assume you can. No one's saying, oh, you're on mute, which that's a good start. Thursday at 2 p.m. See, it's just so wild. Time zones are a wild concept for me. Talk about aliens, but time zones. Jill, I'm doing very well, thank you. It is almost time for me to go to bed though, so we'll see how well this goes. Yes, happy 40k. Yeah, this is the whole point of this stream anyway. I've been saying that I needed to do another live stream for ages, so what better way than when I have reached 40,000 of you? I'm sorry, that is just utterly wild. Thank you, by the way. That is absolutely incredible. I need to remember to look up at you guys instead of at my laptop and the chat, but that's what I'm doing if I keep on going between. Yeah, I am utterly blown away to hit 40,000 and to do it in, I think it's been less than 2 years. So it's just been an utterly wild few months, really. I think this year has just, every month seems to have snowballed, which is incredible to see. And it is really heartwarming when I'm in the trenches of a really difficult video and it takes up all of my time and I just know life every single video every week. To see so many of you enjoying them just as much as I enjoy putting them together, it really it makes it all worthwhile. So thank you so much. And I get to celebrate it with you guys now as well. So if you have any questions or anything that you want to ask me, or if you just want to kick back and we'll just chew the fat for, I don't know, an hour. I say an hour. It might be very well 4 hours now. Who knows? But I should probably actually pay attention to the chat. I've missed something. DA, thank you so much for the $50 donation. That is incredible. Thank you. Oh, what I was going to do before this stream, and I've run out of time because I have no time ever, was I was going to Google related things that I could say, and then it would seem that it was so intentional for me to call it a 40k stream. So the Emperor Protects, is that one of them? I don't know if that's one of them. Ernie is around and he's just knocked over the softbox light. So luckily Mr DSC was there to just grab it. Because of course he is. But he is feeling better. And thank you everybody for your well wishes. He's stopped vomiting everywhere. So that's nice. Congrats on 40k, 100k before the end of the year. Who's with me? Yeah, let's see how that goes. We'll try. Tom says, recently found your channel and I absolutely love it. The amount of research you put in is incredible. You are fantastic and please keep it up. Thank you very much, Tom. That is so nice of you. I love the way you narrate the stories. I could listen to you for hours. Ernie, that is a cat toy. And that is the noisiest cat toy that we own, darling. If you could, yeah, go for the rope instead. Yeah, that's better. You also can't see, but I do also have another dog here. I have Ivy on my lap. Congratulations, Claire. Well, happy for you. Thank you very much, Griff. And it is good to see you in the chat. Thank you for joining. I've completely lost my train of thought now because the dog has heard me talk And whenever he hears either me or Mr DSC on the phone or like in a meeting or something, he will either have a drink of water or he will play with the noisiest toy that he could find, because it is the Ernie show. It doesn't matter what you're doing, it is the Ernie show. Celebratory drinks too. Yes, absolutely, Lorianne. We were just putting together our shopping order about what we needed to get for the weekend. Stressful Mom Paints, newish to the channel, and I don't know, and I've been on hunts of some of the places that you talk about in the UK. I do quite like that. I like that there are quite a few places that are open to ghost hunts, and they do a lot of paranormal investigations, because I do quite often get messages from people who they've watched the video and then they've gone and done a ghost hunt there, and they've told me about like what happened, or whether like they experienced something that I spoke about in the video and things like that. So that is very cool. I should do like a where are they now and collate all of these. That would be really good. Why on earth haven't I done that before? That would make so much sense. Teresa, congratulations on your success so far. 1 million is just around the corner. Yeah, let's get the silver play button, and then we'll think about the gold one. You motivated me to keep making content. Thank you for all of the great videos. You are very welcome. And yeah, there's no sign of stopping anytime soon, because I have so many places that I need to talk to you about. But also, I'm going off on just tangents now. You can tell it's nearly time for bed. When I get into these stories, I don't realize most of the time how long some of these stories are. Hence, the Hale Vanog one had to be split into 2 parts. But I do normally find that, like with the Disneyland, that has become a whole beast in and of itself. And then also the London Underground. They just become series. So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to come back to that, and I have to go and come back to that, and all of this sort of stuff. So there are other standalone places that I also want to talk about. There's just too many ghosts and not enough time. That's my issue. Hi, Claire, got a question. Would you be interested in doing a story on Gloucester Prison with all its history plus its construction with a very famous Australian pop singer? Did the Australian pop singer construct it, or have I just completely read that wrong? But I do want to go and visit Gloucester Prison and do a video on them. I really enjoy doing those. The only thing I find with them is that obviously a prison is a prison, and I've done Shrewsbury and Shepton Mallet, 2 fantastic places. I absolutely adore Shepton Mallet. It's my favorite place in the world. But I find that obviously like the history is quite similar, but that would never put me off covering it in the future. So so yes, in the short answer to your question, yes, very interested. Ghost hunts are boring. Much prefer the classic campfire / ghost story content. I do find that. I've done a few investigations now, and they've been fantastic. It's been really interesting to see what happens on them, because before, when I started this channel, I'd never been on a ghost hunt before. And so it was really interesting to see how they work. And forever shout out to Ghosts on Trent, who took me out on my first investigation to Dudley Castle. So that was very cool. But yeah, I always do prefer hearing about people's experiences, because I do find that a lot of really compelling paranormal activity always happens when you least expect it. And it could be literally in the middle of the day and a ghost just walks up to you and says hi. Like, you don't need to, obviously you are putting yourself in a place where it is quote unquote more likely to happen, but also you're just as much of a risk of getting smacked in the face by a ghost walking down the street, you know? I consider myself a 14 in that I question everything about the paranormal while not denying it. My question: how much of what we hear do you accept? That's a really interesting question, and I do take it kind of, I want to say case by case. You always have to look at like the factors around a story, I think. So like we will get into it, because I do really want to talk a lot about Hale Vanog, because I have so much more that I should have said in that video. Just watching it back on the premiere, I'm like, I should have put that in. Anyway, there were so many different factors into that story in particular that I wasn't able to talk about in the obviously we talked about how Bill was drinking heavily. He also, I think he had some mental health issues when he was younger as well. So whether that could have come back and played a part in everything that happened. But the main conclusion that I always come back to is that I was never there. I don't know what happened, what didn't happen. And if I came face to face with a 7 foot tall shadow figure that just emanated evil, I reckon I would probably react in a similar fashion as they did. So yeah, it's kind of just a healthy pinch of salt kind of thing, and just taking the wider context into consideration. I hope that made sense and it had some substance to it. I feel like that might have been a bit of a politician's answer, but you can call me out on that if it's not good enough. Oh, I might have to look into getting a stream software, because yeah, it always just snaps you to the bottom. And I hear so many other people complain about it as well in their live streams. So it's not just me that this is happening to. Suzanne says, hi Claire, love watching your channel. You're a fantastic storyteller. Love all things paranormal. Congratulations on 40K. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Are you having a crazy October, Claire? Last year it must have wiped you out. No, I'm not having a crazy October. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but yeah, last year wiped me out. For those of you that don't know or recently joined, I decided that it was going to be a good idea to post one full-length video, like a full video every other day. So it went off without a hitch. We did actually manage to do it. We started on the 1st of October with a special on-location episode in Epping Forest, and we finished on Halloween with a massive episode on the Tower of London. And it was fantastic. I loved it. It was so great to see all of the comments and people engaging with all of the content all throughout the month. But it took me probably about 3 months to mentally and physically recover from last October. So I will not be doing that again this year, I'm afraid. I might have to do something special though, because I mean, it's October, it's spooky season. So we'll figure that out though. I mean, I'm running out of time to figure it out, but I'll think of something. Congratulations on reaching 40K. Very well deserved. Your videos are really interesting and so informative. Thank you very much. Do another live tomorrow. I am going somewhere that might be a bit interesting, but I also don't want to dox myself at the same time. So Shrewsbury Prison is a fantastic place, and Shepton Mallet is brilliant too. Yes, they are. I had a text from my nan, who she's on holiday, and she went to visit Shepton Mallet a couple of days ago. I was like, yes, that's the best place to be, and that is a good holiday well spent. My dad is a professional ghost hunter, and 99% of downtime has really soured me. That's it. I mean, I do feel like it takes a special kind of person to do ghost hunting. I've just got dog hair in my glasses. To do ghost hunting regularly, because a lot of it is just talking to the brick wall in a dark room for hours at a time. So yeah, you have to be prepared for that, and you also have to be prepared for the likelihood that most of the time you will not capture anything, because it is not like the ghost TV shows make it out to be. Just noticed the War of the Worlds tripod behind you. Very cool. Yes, I was part of my childhood, that was. So I saw that artwork on Etsy, and it had to happen on our little makeshift gallery wall. Would you consider doing a live with Stevie? I would be so up for that. Absolutely. I've been talking to Stevie quite a lot, and she's really helped me out with a few things also. So I do owe her a live stream, I reckon. We can, that would be really cool. Where am I? Have you thought about writing a haunted history book of the places you have covered? That would be really cool, and I would really love to. The first thing that I wanted to do was start a blog so that anyone that was researching these places could find what I'd already found. And I am just writing the script for my 110th video, and I have yet to start the blog. So that's a mammoth task that gets bigger every week. So that's cool. But yeah, I definitely would love to write a book, but it's got to be something different as well. There's got to be some different stories in there to make it so that it's something that you haven't heard before, because that'd be cool, right? Leslie, thank you so much for the $4.99. That is so kind of you. Thank you. I love your outtakes. Have you considered doing a compilation of them? I did do a compilation way back in the beginning, and that was something like my most engaged with reel at the time. So that was great. It was awesome to see all of that hard work. But yeah, sure, laugh at the bloopers. That's fine. But I jest. It's fine. Ernie, please leave that cat toy alone. He's never bothered with this cat toy until tonight, literally 20 minutes ago. Love your content. Are you localized to the East Midlands, as you frequently mention visiting locations in Nottingham when doing content on them? Yes, I am in the East Midlands, and that's about as yeah, Mr DSC glaring at me from behind the camera. That's about as specific as I'll get on that one. Well done on the pronunciation of Hail Vanog, by the way. That's good. It took me so when I'm getting ready to record, I'll always while I'm doing my makeup, I will have this like text to speech thing playing the script in the background while I'm getting ready. And obviously it's machine generated, so they could never pronounce it. So every time it came up with like, I think it just kept on saying "Heyo Fanog" or something like that. It was really weird, and I'd be like, I need to correct that. So it was drilled into me by text to speech. Thank you very much, Mythos. I'm so sorry that it's taken me that long to get around to your comment. Thank you, mate. I really do appreciate that. I'd love to see you produce an episode about the California ghost town of Bodie. Not only is it haunted, but cursed as well. I do like ghost towns. But well, I covered a ghost town. Well, not a ghost town specifically, but it was like a saloon, and it didn't really seem to do super well. So I wasn't sure whether people enjoyed that one or not. But yeah, if that's a request, then yeah, I'll put it on the list. If you send me a comment afterwards on the live stream, then I'll be able to go through and put them all in my little spreadsheet. The Bronte Sisters Parsonage Museum is creepy. If you go when it's a bit colder and darker with less visitors, I've not really seen anyone cover the place. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've not really heard any stories from that one either, so that might be interesting to look into. Modern stories more skeptical. Stories from 18th and older centuries more open-minded. They had nothing to gain. That is a really interesting point as well. And it is also something that I always think about when going back to covering those locations that do ghost hunts, is that a lot of the time, or like at least some of the time now, they do have something financial to gain from these stories. And so anytime someone does have a paranormal experience, well, that's just good for business. So again, that also comes into how much of it do we accept and how much of it do we look at skeptically, kind of thing. Last October was mad. Yeah. So we went on holiday. When did we go on holiday? It was like the 27th of October or something. And so, bless him, my editor, Hal, he was working around the clock, as I was, to try and get all of these videos done. And so I managed to get all of them recorded and did my little bit of editing and then sent them over to him. And he was still working on the Halloween, the special episode in the day of Halloween. And we'd gone to the zoo, hadn't we? And we were like going around, and Hal sent me a message saying, "Oh, look, it's up, like just have a look through and everything." And I was we were sat by the enclosures to the penguin enclosure for a good like 30 minutes while I was just sat staring at the screen, proof watching this video. So yeah, it was I'm glad I did it. I will not be doing it again unless I have a lot more help, but I wouldn't be against it if I did have more help. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Love you report most of it, but with a healthy level of take it at face value, aka a grain of salt, not blowing up as all fact, but still making it very interesting. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's important to me that I present how I feel about it as well, because I love ghost stories. Obviously, I love sharing ghost stories. But if it sounds sensational, then I'm going to call it out for what it is. I'm like, well, that clearly didn't happen, did it? So, yeah, that's how I how I go about it. I can't believe it's been a year since that. Honestly, I'm going to keep talking about it because I've just got to the point where we're talking about the October. But yeah, it was wild. Oh, Paul Goddard, thank you very much. Nice to see you. I did a sleepover at Antwerp Mansion in Manchester a few weeks ago. That's apparently a good one as well, that I'd like to cover at some point. Do you believe in ghosts 1 to 10? Ooh. I'm a really annoying person and I will get splinters in my bum, but I want to believe. I don't necessarily fully believe. I think I've said it before in interviews and things. I will probably need a ghost to walk up to me and smack me in the face before I fully believe. But I would never discredit anyone else's experiences. I know a lot of people grew up believing in the paranormal because they used to see grandma or granddad standing at the end of their bed, and that is just absolutely wild to me. But yeah, I've had a few weird experiences happen to me, which makes me think, oh, maybe there's something to it. But also, there's always been some sort of explanation where I can explain it away. So I've never been fully convinced, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm a really annoying fence sitter, I'm afraid. It was amazing, but again, it must have drained you. It did. But like I said, like I would, now that I'm talking to you all about it, I would really like to do it again, but I don't think Mr DSC would let me. It's unknown. Good evening. Good evening to yourself, sir. How are you doing? Spooky season needs celebrating. It does, and I need to mark it in some way, but I mean, I'm working week to week as it is, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Ghost hunts are a waste of time, in my opinion. Both experiences I had just happened while I was going about my day. That's exactly it, and that's how a lot of the ghost stories that I find as well. That's how they happen. They're just people going about their everyday, and it kind of does when I'm putting together the story as well. If I come across something really compelling that happened on a ghost hunt, then I will include it. But also, you do have to think about the fact that there will inevitably be some bias from that paranormal investigator who went there with the sole purpose of finding ghosts. So you may have that kind of degree of confirmation bias because you are looking for it, you want it to happen, which is another reason that I always prefer just going about my day sort of ghost stories. Have I got down to the end? Oh, I've missed something. Why is that not showing me the whole name? That's really annoying. Fried Green Mater. There we go. Thank you so much for the $5. That is so kind of you. Have I covered the Winchester Mystery House? No, I almost did it this week though, and for some reason I didn't. But it is coming quite soon. So, congratulations on 40. I think you've added an extra nought on there, Deborah, but I'll take that. Thank you very much. Have you ever thought of teaching? The kids would love you. Yeah, that may be true, but I may not love the kids. And I was in class with horrible students, which made me so glad to get out of school. I was a great student. I was an A-star student because I was the weird horse girl that wanted to be a vet. So I always just sat down and got on my work. But I went to school with some characters. So yeah, no, I would not. I would not teach. Unless I did Zoom teaching and tutoring, then maybe I could do that. But also, you lot keep me too busy anyway with all of these ghost stories. Right, have I got to the end? Jeff, I've missed you as well. I do apologize. Thank you very much for the $10. This is the thing about YouTube. And Chris, thank you for the 10 memberships. Why does it not tell me? Sorry, I'm very grateful. I'm also very annoyed at the chat. So that's, yeah. Oh, it's a bit different when she's unedited, isn't it? But how many have we got in? 168 as well. Thank you very much. That's so kind. You all decided to come and hang out with me. I'm just going to jump to the end. If I've missed you, put it back in the chat and I'll hopefully get to it. Some consistency from you. Glad to see you doing well. Maybe see you soon. Yeah, that would be very cool if we collaborated again soon sometime. Heard a few experiences in the house I work in, including unexplained footsteps, knocking, cables moving until seen, and shadow figures which vanish when you notice. That's just my experience. That's just shadow figures. I don't know how I'd feel about that if I saw shadow figures. Knowing that like something was there and it was quite clearly there for a reason, staring at me or whatever, and I couldn't properly see it. Not about that. The first video that I watched that also got me to subscribe, by the way, thank you very much, was about Silent 49 in Tooele. Tooele, isn't it? I think it's Tooele. My cousin spent half of her childhood in Tooele and actually went to that hospital. My mom worked in a small town for this. No, wait, that's someone else. Where's it gone? When it was still a working hospital in part nursing home, then later part hospital and part haunted house, she said she always hated the feeling in that part of the hospital. I'm not surprised, and I really would like to cover more hospitals. I think it's just about finding the right sort of hospitals to cover. But yeah, they always have such a fascinating history as well. But yeah, I can imagine. Really want to visit that place eventually at some point. Love your in-depth dives. You really look into things well. I love the energy you put into things too. Thank you very much, Dave. I appreciate that. And the one that I did start reading was my mom worked in a small town for the city hall. At the time, it was in a small building in town square. The former town doctor, aka, was the hospital. Stuff happens to people, and I remember myself. That's the thing. Like because it's medical, isn't it? And obviously that will inevitably lead to death, then it's ripe for the paranormal picking. Where did I get to? It was my old English teacher who went to the parsonage and felt she was being followed. Ooh. She did also give my friend an A grade for his original creative piece. He wrote the story of Highlander. Oh, wow. Teach history online. I think I teach quite a lot of history on my YouTube channel, so I might just leave it there, to be honest. Chris, yes, this is water that I'm drinking. I am staying hydrated because I haven't drank enough water today. I don't even take my own advice. Mr DSC is trying to peer pressure me into a beverage, though. What kind of tarantula is that? It is the Europema spinicarus. If that means anything, I don't know. Do I know who Sam and Colby are? Yes, I do know who Sam and Colby are. Why do you keep doing this? Sorry, I have been AWOL. Yes, I have missed you, but yeah, real life is just being something else, as it tends to be the way, doesn't it? I feel like at the minute we're waking up really early and going to the gym, and then we come home. And by the time you've had breakfast and a shower and you've got sat down to work, it's like 11 a.m. And then the next time I look up from my desk, it's 3 p.m. And then I go and have some food, and then it's 7 p.m. And that's just a day. And that's probably half of the reason why I'm so behind with my videos. But anyway, I wish I could share one of my ghost experience, but it's a long story and my native language isn't English. But to this day, I can't explain it away, and I'm a skeptic. If you wanted to have a go, you can email me if that would be easier than talking it out. But yeah, I'd love to hear it. If a ghost was in my house, it wouldn't scare me, but that spider in the frame behind would scare the hell. Yeah. Luckily, it is behind some glass, and it's been there for 4 years, and it's not moved. So I'm hoping we're safe. How did you enjoy the past life thing the other week? Yeah, that was interesting. So for those of you that don't know, I did a past life regression with Paul Goddard a couple of weeks ago now, wasn't it? And so he was like, he hypnotized me and started asking me all of these questions about this past life and everything. And I ended up in Litchfield. And there was this woman, I can't even remember her name now. That's really bad. But she was a barmaid and she got married and had kids and stuff. And it was really interesting how I didn't have to think about the answers. They just came to me. So again, it's kind of like I think I would probably need to see that woman existed and lived in Litchfield and worked in the pub, and then I'd be like, oh, okay, that's a bit weird. But not saying that she didn't, and then there isn't the information out there. I just haven't looked into it, to be honest. But I haven't had the time. But it was very interesting, and I would recommend it if you're interested in like the past life and all of that sort of stuff. Get a past life regression from Paul. It's very good. It's interesting. People see things through the corner of your eye. I wonder if they are ghosts too. I am forever seeing something in the corner of my eye when I'm working at my desk, which probably doesn't help because my work involves ghosts. So ghosts are always on the mind. But I swear I keep seeing something walk into my office. And I turn thinking it's the dog and there's nothing there. It's just so weird. Anyway. Will you be making the part 2 to your last feature video? Do you mean the Hale Vanog one? Because if that's the one you mean, then that one just went out at 7 p.m. this evening. So it is out already to go and satisfy the cliffhanger. I loved your birthday cake episode. Oh, that was so fun, actually. I think I will try another baking saga eventually soon. Also, how does this sound as well? I'm trying a different microphone, one that's actually like clipped onto my clothes instead, because I don't know what was going on with the sound before, because I was just using the microphone that I use for my videos. So I don't know why it was being weird, but hopefully this sounds better anyway. Deborah, thank you very much for the $2. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Punk Boy, congrats on the 40k. Very well deserved. Loved how you blend history with the paranormal. I know you'll keep growing. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you very much. Oh, hello, Heidi. It's good to see you. You can see this happening from the beginning. Thank you very much. All the 40k congratulations. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for coming and hanging out with me as well. I don't do this enough. I do need to do it more often. It never feels an angry shadow. It always appears in the hallway and landing as it always moving from left to right or peering around at you, though. That's just, no, don't do that. Best one was the footsteps on the stairs. Knock. Oh, no. No, not okay with that. I saw a full-on shadow figure at Mansfield Reformatory in Ohio. I chased after it. That's fair. Did you catch it? I think every hospital has stories. I do think so as well. I think they're places where people go through obviously a lot of trauma and people do pass away there, and you have also got that emotion of like family members coming in, but also staff members as well. I mean, they're very highly trained and skilled people, but also they are going to get these cases that affect them as well. So I think all of that energy, add in then if it was used years ago as a sanatorium or anything like that, then yeah, they're melting pots. Is that the right word? Melting pots for paranormal activity? We'll find out when someone corrects me in the comments. Claire, could you try to tell us who is the black hat man that a lot of people see? Yeah, I hear about the black hat man a lot, and to be honest, as you can probably imagine, shadow figures do scare me quite a lot. So I just haven't looked into it that much. But I think was it the Paranormal Monkey? I think he did a was it one of his tea parties where he spoke all about shadow figures or something. Or am I thinking about Beardo? I might be getting confused now. But Yeah, it is something that I would like to look into, because I literally have no idea. I do lean towards the fact that like maybe a lot of sleep paralysis is going on, and sort of like your mind is filling in the blanks so it thinks that that's what's there. But it is also very weird that so many people see this figure with a hat. So yeah. I appreciate that I found your channel. I love the exploration of history and cross-referencing with records. I also had no idea who Dick Turpin was before I watched your video. Now you are intimately aware of who Dick Turpin is. I swear, I'm going to get that tattooed on me or something, just a Dick Turpin tattoo. That would be something. My old high school was built in 1943, but had tunnels underneath. A lot of people have seen shadow figures out of the corner of their eyes. See, that's just, there's got to be something to it, right? That, yeah, maybe there are actually entities hanging out in your peripherals. Claire, say hello, or when I die, I'll wait. It went down. It said when I die, I'll haunt you or something. Please don't haunt me. That would be very scary. Why the flutterby in the case? It got gifted to me quite a while ago, so they had to come with me to the new house. Yes, I will put the link to the past life, or if Mr DSC would be so kind as to find the past life and put it in the live chat, that would be very cool. I have random memories which happened before I was born, so I'd be interested in past life. Yeah, it is interesting, and I did a practice one before the live stream, and then like the for real one, and I got different lives each time. So yeah, it'd be interesting. I did a past life as a teenager. Apparently, I didn't make it through the plague. I mean, a lot of us probably didn't, thinking about the death rates. So yeah, I keep wondering if the veil is becoming thinner. So many things are happening more and more often. I have seen a lot of people talk like that, actually, saying that there seems to be quite a lot going on. How many pets do you have? We have 2 golden retrievers and 2 black cats. And Ernie knows I'm talking about him, so he's thinking he's getting attention. Since a couple of months, I see a blue light in the left corner of my left eye. I don't know what it is. It could be something unusual going on, but also I shared something similar with a vision thing in one of my shorts that I've started putting out. And a lot of people said that it could be something to do with your retina. So make sure you go and get your retinas checked with the like pupil dilation, just to make sure that it isn't anything serious that you should get looked at. Have I ever been on a paranormal investigation? Yes, I have done a few, and they're just collaborations that I do. I don't go and like go out myself. I could not deal with that sort of level of editing. So there will never be a paranormal investigation video on this channel. That'd just be too much for me. Congratulations, Claire. Well earned. Your content is second to none. Thank you very much, Russ. I appreciate that. Oh, mom and dad, late to the party. So proud of all you've achieved. Thank you very much. It's nice to see you. Nice 40k, have you on in the background at work. Well, I'm glad to keep you company at work. Yeah, I'm exactly the same, League Alien. Like, no, I don't deal with the shadow figures. And so then when Liz was seeing this massive 7-foot shadow figure, I was so out. I was just, that's not okay. I did a past life regression. I saw a lot of yellow leaves on trees. A Native American man dressed in a suit. It was 1895, and I have very long hair. And because I started crying, they stopped it. Oh wow, I do feel like they are very profound experiences. It's really hard to explain, but yeah, definitely. If you're interested, yeah, do it. Thank you very much. I've just discovered your videos a couple of weeks ago. So incredible. Congrats on 40k. Thank you. Right. Am I at the bottom? I feel like I might nearly be at the bottom. Thank you, Mr. DSC, for putting that in there. Almost 2 years ago, I got a tattoo for my auntie that passed away. And every now and then I get the feeling like someone is poking at it. I think it's My auntie saying hi and she likes it. Oh, that's lovely. I had a great aunt who passed away. And so I've been getting a few tattoos here and there. And one of them is I want to get an iris flower because her name was Iris. And she always said to me that she hated her tattoos. So I'm not sure how she would feel about me getting a tattoo in memory of her. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe she'll poke it for a different reason. My daughter misses you reminding her to stay hydrated in some recent videos. Oh dear, have I forgot to say it? That does sound like something I would probably do. They do pupil dilation every time they do. Yeah, it's so weird, isn't it? I think I've only had it once, but yeah, pupil dilation is a whole weird experience. I'm going ghost hunting in Oak Hill Cemetery here in Michigan. Supposed to be one of the most haunted cemeteries in the state. Oh, very good luck. Let me know if anything happens. You should look up Mark Yates' Cells and the Wicked Lady. Yeah, I mean, if you have any sort of suggestions or anything at all, put them in a comment after this live stream because I won't be able to find them in the live stream chat. But if they're in the comment, I'll be able to put them on my spreadsheet. So I feel like I'm at the end, and before it goes, it's going to run away again, and I'm going to lose it again. What was there was a few things that I wanted to say, and now I can't remember because I don't write anything down before I do these things. Would be happy to check out the references in your regression if you'd like me to. I mean, yeah, Jam, please, you're more than welcome to. I can't remember off the top of my head all of the details, but I think Mr DSC has just put the link in the chat. But it was Past Life Regressions with Paul Goddard, and you'll be able to find it. But yeah, it was interesting. I will get around to looking into it myself as well. I used to live in a haunted old cottage. Things going missing, shadows, all quit okay until we talked about moving out, and things started to feel very oppressive and got a little nasty. Oh, maybe it didn't want you to leave. Maybe that's interesting. Big Nanny Cuddles to Ernie, Ivy, Lucy, and Bean. They're all asleep now. They've had the excitement of me 45 minutes ago starting this this stream, and now I'm boring because I'm not doing anything. I'm just on the sofa. I've shared my story. You probably missed it. No worries. Understandably, so many messages. I do apologize. Yeah, my messages are a mess. So yeah, I do miss a lot of them. Unfortunately, they are just a wilderness out in my DMs. Is emailing you the best way to reach you? Probably yes. But also, please don't be surprised if I also take 10 business weeks to get back to you because again I do get back to emails when I do get back to them, but it just takes me a while. I went to an old abandoned World War II airfield and into an underground air raid shelter, then in an old hangar. I got tapped on the shoulder and had a stone thrown at me. I never ran so fast. Yeah, I would be right there with you. That would be terrifying. I will have a look into that, Dave. Yes, yeah, like I said, just put it in the comments and I'll be able to sort it out. Jeff, any merch coming out? So yes, but not anytime soon. I'm really sorry. I really wanted to be able to say that I had merch ready for this stream, but it's just not quite there. But after Mr DSC has you okay? Yeah. After Mr DSC has talked about his little project that he's been working on for you, that's his next project to get sorted. So there is that. Maxley, I'm off to sleep with 2 cats as my users guardians. That's fair. Thank you very much, True Crazy Lion. They yeah, they're very interesting. But yeah, thank you very much. 100,000 is around the corner. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, thank you, Ernie. Mr. DSC, did you want to say what you needed to say, or have you sloughed off to play RuneScape? I can't wait for the merch. I promise the merch is coming. I have the design pretty much ready to go. I just need to sort out logistics and everything. Like, it is a nightmare. because I don't want to use a print-on-demand service if I can help it. But sorting out GPSR and all of the tariffs in the US and all of that sort of stuff is just a minefield. And with the amount that I have to do anyway in a week, it's just impossible. But Mr DSC is on the case. Puppy is like, it's time for bed, Mom. I know. He's been up since the crack of 7 a.m. So it's just a hard life for my little freeloader. Yeah, he does want all the attention. So we didn't let them onto the sofas for like a good few years. We had that sort of belief of, because with first-time dog owners, this is my first dog. Like, oh, we need to keep them off the sofas. Like, they're big dogs. They go out in the outside and things like that. And it was earlier this year, and he was just looking at me, and I was looking at him, and he looked at me. It's like, come on, then. Immediately, straight on the sofa. I'm like, oh yeah. And he wants to see what Mom is doing. Yeah, he always wants to get involved. Bless him. RuneScape. Yeah, he's always on RuneScape. He AFKs it while he's at work because he's super hard at work. That is a joke. He works very hard. And he has nicked your spot, yeah. But yeah, just gonna have to come and talk to us anyway. Just watch your newest episode on the most haunted house in Wales. Wow, that gave me chills. Right? That one was really interesting. And I did see a few comments of people sharing their opinions on what they thought and things like that. And I think it's going to be a really interesting one because it can go one of two ways. I mean, a lot of people did think that they were making a lot of it up for the attention. I really don't think all of it was made up. I don't know if some parts were exaggerated or whatnot. But oh, that's Bean's tail now. Yep, all cool. Yeah, I do think that something was going on there. Yeah, to what extent? That's going to be the interesting part, and everyone's theories on what, if it was paranormal, what it was as well. That's really interesting. But yeah, where did I get to? Curious World, thank you very much. And Eulogy Media, good to see you. Love people who love animals. They're good people. I'd like to think we're good people. I mean, we've kept these guys alive for a few years, so touch wood. Oh, Mr. DSC pulled out the big guns and rattled the Bonio jar. Congratulations on getting to 40k subscribers. It takes a lot of hard work to get there. It does, but I wouldn't change it at all. Hello.
On your feet, lose your seat, mate.
Oh, you need to unmute your thing. I got him all mic'd up, ready, knowing what was coming. Thank you very much, Dave. Yes, I think you have.
Ooh.
Yes.
Can you see it on there?
There's a little thing on the road thing on the camera.
Oh, yeah.
You got it?
Oh, yeah, I can actually see it there. Hello, everyone.
I'm just trying to keep on top of chat. It's going all right so far.
Yeah, it's bugging out, isn't it?
It's just how it goes, man.
Yeah.
Zoe says, is your house haunted? I'm getting sudden interruptions and echoes when you talk. It's not constant, but it's there whenever you move your head. Oh, it might be because my mic's down here, maybe. That could be.
Yeah, there's been two like ruffles.
Yeah, I really need to put my hair up when I do this to get it out of the way. But as long as it's not bugging out, I mean, people who have been on the lives before, is not bugging out like that, I hope.
It was like staticky.
Was it?
Yeah, like a little bit of like voice buzz, I guess.
Like it was before?
I think so, yeah.
Great.
So it can't be the mics then. It must be something else.
It must be the camera. Maybe the camera connection, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's a thing for another thing. But
sorry, man, I nicked your seat. Sorry, bud. You can't get back up. You're way too big.
Everyone's saying Mr. DSC. The true star of the show has arrived. That's it, yeah.
Oh yeah. I put in the time behind the scenes. Don't I?
Yeah, you do.
I get the can of Coke when she's in the studio. So.
Right, so what did you have for everybody? That was your little project that you've been working on.
Ah, yes. So after a few requests, I've kicked up a Discord channel. So if anyone wants to use that and has Discord, I'll get a link and I can send it in the chat at some point. And yeah, it will just be so you can just chat shit, really. Just throw stuff on
I've done
there.
so well. I did 50 minutes without swearing, and you just come in.
I mean, that's like a B tier swear word, isn't it? I mean, I'm not pulling out the A-listers, am I? I'll try not to anyway. But yeah, Discord. I'll throw a link in the thing soon.
Yeah, and that is why I had to get Mr DSC to do that, because I don't understand Discord, but I will try and learn so that I can get involved in the channel.
Yeah,
that would be good.
Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? Because it's like you sort with the comments, you sort of get just swamped in them.
Yeah.
So Discord, it's just a little bit more personable as well. Plus the bell icon on YouTube is doo-doo. So you know, can announce new videos and stuff there as well. So hopefully Discord's notifications are a bit better. Yeah, that's the big announcement.
Awesome.
I've also built a rocket and I'm flying to Pluto next Tuesday. One of those is true.
Oh, I didn't see the time. I'm late putting my son to bed. Oh, no worries. Have you heard of Ordsall Hall in Salford, Manchester, supposed to be haunted? No, I haven't actually. I suppose the most polite way to put it. I'm really bad for swearing. Mum and Dad, cover your ears, but I am really terrible with swearing, and it gets worse when I have a drink. But I do try and keep this channel-ish PG.
You do a good job.
Even though I'm talking about death and horrible things most of the time.
You're an absolute sailor every other time. I'm joking.
I actually am. Like, it's fine. Great weather in Pluto due next week. There you go.
Oh, that's good. Cheers, Hal.
Well, considering you have just moved there all that way, so far away from London, watch the entry on Pluto. The turbulence is nice.
What are the roads like?
Feels it.
Yeah.
That was all I had to say, wasn't it? I really should have written something down to put it on. Yeah.
Yeah. Questions, anybody?
Merch.
Designs. Well, a design's been.
Yeah,
created.
I've got one design. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Is just going to start with one design, and then do maybe like a pre-order for it, because it won't be a print on demand. It will just be, I will be sending it out to you.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm gonna do it. So
yeah, we'll get Ernie to lick the envelopes.
Yeah. Unless you're allergic to dogs, in which case no, they won't be anywhere near it.
Yeah. Meaning behind your tattoo.
Meaning behind my tattoo.
I assume the chest.
Yeah, it looked cool, and that's about as deep as it goes. I have quite a lot of tattoos now, and the first couple were meaningful, but the rest of them were just because they look cool, and that's about as deep as it gets for me now. I definitely mark my channels and such 18+ because my swearing. That's fair. I'm terrible. I've worked for so long in mental health. I'm immune to swearing now.
Yeah, I've been.
Oh, hello. Are we not giving you any attention?
Oh my God! Please don't knock over that camera.
Send them away. Just send them back.
Hey, back. Back.
Where have I got to?
Good boy.
Put the phrase grain of salt. There is a lot of phrases that I need to put on a t-shirt, including allegedly and apparently and some say and supposedly, because I say those things a lot.
You could do like the 3 A words in like a list. That'd be pretty cool.
3 A words.
Yeah, apparently the other one
Allegedly.
and then one more, the AAA.
Yeah, that would work.
Anyway, yeah, design's been done. We just need to figure out like the website stuff.
Ernie.
Oh my god, back. Get out, back.
It just, I love the guy to death,
Oh my
but
God.
he just has to be wherever you are all the time, which is just golden retriever, but also, babe, please.
Oh god. I'll say it's knocked over the light.
Yeah, he knocked over the light earlier, but he's all good.
Bugger.
Would you ever consider doing a video on time slips? Yes. There was one in Liverpool, I think there was.
Yeah, that street.
Yeah.
Apparently is.
I do need
something to do with Liverpool.
Yeah. Have you seen the TV show Destination Fear? Is that the one with Dakota in it? I'm not quite sure. I don't think I've seen it actually. Have you heard of Bowling Hall in Bradford? It's haunted. It's my favourite haunted place. Oh, okay. DSC merch. I'm so sorry, Teresa, because I know it's your birthday and you said last year that you wanted DSC merch for your birthday and I still haven't got it sorted. So I'm so sorry. It will be coming eventually.
With the best intentions, yeah. It sort of just gets thrown on the back burner.
Yeah, it's just when the video is the priority each week and just the weeks just don't seem long enough anymore. I genuinely do not know how I did October last year.
Yeah. Sacrifices.
Both of you ever thought of doing a collaboration with the Bedtime Stories channel? It'd be fascinating to see one or both of you do some of the narration. That would be very cool. I don't think they even know who I am, so I might but yeah, that would be very cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you want me on a video like that. I don't think it'd be very relaxing to listen to.
I'm a strong believer in ghosts and I have some experience. I think you explain everything amazingly well. Thank you, Graham. I do try. We'll definitely buy merchandise when available. There are so many people that have been asking for merch. That will be the next thing that we get sorted out.
Yeah.
Stealth cat. Yeah, that's what she does. She just like slinks about. Bless her.
Oh, she does. She's like a spider. That cat. She moves weird. Yeah.
Hey, Alison. Nice to see you.
Absolutely, Mark. I mean, I tried the hot sauce that you sent over today.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I did like it. It was painful towards the end of eating it with my meal, but I did appreciate it more than like I've had like Frank's. Is it Frank's hot sauce?
Frank's hot sauce.
I did not like that. I thought your one actually had some flavour to it.
It did, yeah.
So fair play
really
to you,
nice.
mate. That was lovely.
Yeah.
And thanks for sending it over as well. It's very, very generous of you.
Yes, it was. So for those of you that don't know, the Chilly Northerner who's in the chat is our wonderful friend Mark, who you may also know as Dead Cold Tales. Is that what the channel was called?
Dead Cold Tales, yeah.
I think that's So yeah, go and subscribe to the Chilly Northerner because it's so fun watching his videos.
Yeah,
just
listen to him. He's the one who should be doing bedtime stories.
I was gonna say, yeah, bedtime stories needs Mark, not us.
Yeah.
Tattoos are addictive and very expensive. Yeah, I've been getting quite a lot of new tattoos in the past few months, and my bank account is crying about it. Nope, not happening, or Dick Turpin on a t-shirt. These are all excellent ideas, so I'm gonna have a whole clothing line by the end of this.
Yeah, just try and go through the transcript and try and identify popular words or phrases, and then stick it on a shirt.
Yeah.
She says a lot. Stick it on a shirt.
I don't say at all.
No, you don't.
I actually?
You don't. No.
I say like too much though. A lot of people have complained about that. But Matthew, good evening, both of you. Claire, are you going to do a video on any other prisons in the UK? Shrewsbury, Gloucester, Bodmin Jail. I've done one on Shrewsbury already. I would like to do one on Gloucester, and also we're going down that way towards Bodmin in a few months. So there may be a Bodmin Jail trip as part of that. That would be very cool. Hi from North Devon. Literally just made an account to ask you a question that's been bugging me for ages. Do you play the cello, and is that you being harassed by a Karen in the TikTok ad? No, that's not me.
Harassed? No.
No.
Thanks for making an account just
to ask that question. That's a level of dedication.
That's fantastic. I wouldn't have bothered, to be honest. I'd be like, sign up now. You're all right.
Bailey Sarian doesn't have any emotional attachments to her tattoos, but more like pieces of art that she collects. That's it. That's a really good way of thinking about it, to be fair, because I don't have one specific tattoo artist that I go to. I do travel out for my tattoos. So this one was from down in Frome. I'm getting my arm tattooed at the minute. That's in Suffolk. I'm also getting one on my leg done. That's in progress. That's in Dorset, Manchester, London. Yeah. I just go to the artist that I like the style of, and I want something by them. So yeah, that's how I have fun with tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Woo, it's gone out. The Ouija Brothers, congrats on the 40k, well deserved, and keep up the hard work. Thank you very much, Steve. I do appreciate it.
All right, Steve.
Nice to see you in the chat.
Thanks for joining, mate. Appreciate it.
Oh, sorry, Robin. Yeah, because my chat keeps on like jumping to the end. Just send me an email. That would definitely be easier.
Just spam it in all caps like 20 times.
Yeah. Merch idea channel on Discord. There you go, Mr DSC,
yes.
admin of the Discord channel.
You will not be impressed.
He's being modest.
You're gonna go in there. It's gonna be a barren wasteland of potential. But yeah, merch idea channel would be nice for the creative people out there for sure.
Do I have any fave YouTube channels? Who do I stick on?
Rate My Takeaway.
Yeah, we do watch Rate My Takeaway quite a lot, which is not at all.
No.
Who do I do watch obviously a lot of Mr. Ballin and Bailey Sarian. The Tape Library, I also love his work. Bedtime stories, I do catch quite a few of them when I can. I'm trying to think who else. There's just loads that I could look at all in my subscriptions. So if they pop up and I'm free, I spend 20 minutes on the Stairmaster every morning. So that's a whole video that I watch. And then watching something with like food and stuff, that will be another video. It just depends on what the algorithm serves up to me. Have you ever thought of narrating Glitch in the Matrix stories? You have a great voice. I put them on most nights to nod off to. Perhaps you can make another channel for it. There are so many different types of stories that I want to talk about. But I have my hands full with ghosts as it is. But yeah, Glitch in the Matrix ones are really interesting. So maybe I do need another channel way in the future when I can put content out like that. Because we watch Shredded Sports Science quite a lot, and he has a second channel called the James Linker Experience, where he talks about just like weird things in UFOs and things that are happening. So yeah, it could be done.
What's this? Sorry, second channel for what?
Glitch in the Matrix stories.
Oh yeah, like little short ones.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Jay Smith. I appreciate that. I've got loads of tattoos and getting a back tattoo soon of a dead tree with pink purple smoke around it. That would be very cool. Good luck.
Cool. Yeah, so you say you got a lot of space there for all the branches and stuff. So yeah, fair play to you, mate.
Yeah.
Hope it goes well. If you see God, then say hi.
Yeah, that has been the only time where I've actually cried during a tattoo appointment. Was I got 7 hours in on my back because I have a full back piece, and it was 7 hours. My skin had just gone like a sponge. It was down on my lower back. I was sat up because I just couldn't lie down on the bench anymore. I had Gavin and Stacey on my phone, like trying to distract me, and I was just crying. And I feel like that is a low point in my life where I was crying to Gavin and Stacey, getting white highlights put in on my lower back. So, but have fun anyway. It'll be great.
I'm going to stick in the Discord link.
Ooh, very
Oh,
cool.
God.
Hey, Beardo, nice to see you. Thank you very much. Car stickers. That could be a cool shout.
Car stickers.
Yeah. There's an old YouTube song about tattoos that pretty much says, "This one means that I thought it looked cool." Yeah, that's fair.
I cut you up, apparently. Allegedly.
Some say I ran this red light. Had new tattoos this summer. The Rose from the album Violator by Depeche Mode with "Enjoy the Silence" written on the right wrist, written big in Japan, and a paradise butterfly on the hand. Very cool. Ghost Casebook. Yes, that is another one as well. I do love Nicola. She was awesome. Have either of you played? What was that? Was that Phasma? Excuse you, Ernie. Phasmophobia. Have you ever played Phasmophobia?
No, I've watched Beardo play it, but I don't really, because it's like it's a ghost hunting game, and I don't really know anything about that with all the knickknacks and all that stuff. So I've not played it. It's an interesting game for sure. You've not played it? No.
I play like 3 games anyway. So.
Yeah.
What really scares Claire? Spiders.
Hate them. Horrible things.
Ghost wise, anything that's like around your bed, like shadow figures standing at the end of the bed. Don't like hearing about those sorts of stories. They always creep me out. But yeah, I'm quite a scaredy cat anyway, though, really. I don't like
sudden movements, loud bangs, heavy rain,
cars, car rides,
lightning, that sort of thing.
I've got one tattoo. It says Magaluf 2014.
Nice.
I would love to do an episode on West Horsley Place where they film the series Ghosts.
Oh yeah,
that would be
absolutely.
Cool. I love ghosts.
I'd love to just visit there.
Yeah,
like Button House looks beautiful.
It does
for sure. Because they've turned it into like a little thing, haven't they? They've turned it into like a museum or something.
Yeah, you can go around it now as well.
Yeah, all because of the Ghosts TV series. It's fantastic. Series.
It is.
We always watch it like every year. We'll always watch it like near Christmas time. So
that's impressive dedication to spend 7 hours getting a tattoo done. Yeah, that was
Oh wow! Thanks for joining, everyone.
Oh,
that's nice.
Oh wow!
A fair few.
You're all keen. Nice to see.
Well done.
Yeah, my back tattoo. It was over 6-day sessions in 4 months because I have a thing about unfinished tattoos. I don't like having unfinished tattoos. So I spent probably too much of my student loan on getting my back tattooed. And this 7-hour session was the last one. And he was just like, right, I can stop now and it's 6 hours and that's like a normal day session. Or I could just carry on and we can get the white highlights in and then it's done. I'm like, okay, let's just do it. And it was the worst. It was the worst thing I could have done.
You may as well though. Like if you're there and you're getting it done, you might as well.
Yeah.
So like, kind of just put the whites in. Yeah, just
do
it, mate. I'm already crying. So what's a bit more?
Yeah. Although I do need to go back and get a little bit more done to it because it's been a while since it got finished. So
yeah, well, I need to go back as well. To be fair.
Yeah, well, you've got your elbow still to go. Look at all that bare skin. Just.
My shame. Hell no.
Yeah.
At some point. But Jesus Christ, brutal.
I can only say that now because I've had mine tattooed.
I know. It's like the skin leading up to your elbow, and you're tapping out already because you're like, oh, get off my elbow, and then he tattoos your elbow, and it's like,
you go to another dimension.
No.
Yeah, I was fighting for my life a couple of weeks ago. Had to step out for a while. Lovely to see Mr DSC. I should be weeding, but they aren't going anywhere. Exactly. They can't run away, so they'll still be there.
Yeah, unfortunately, ours don't go anywhere either.
Hey, Justin, thank you very much. I am really sorry. I really didn't mean to clash with you.
Yeah.
And then I realized that it was Thursday, and it was also the fortnightly Thursday, so I do apologize.
Sorry, buddy.
Thank you very much, Jan, for the 5 gifted memberships. That's really kind of you. And Teresa, $4.99. You're all being so kind. Thank you
guys. It means a lot.
Hey, Christopher M. Hi from America. Last attempt, I've just seen.
Hey, Christopher.
Have you been to Highgate Cemetery? I love the haunted history behind it. I really want to go, and I really want to do a video on it as well. There are so many places that I want to do a video on. It's just, like I say, too many ghosts, too little time.
Too many ghosts. I mean, Dick Turpin's took up like 12 of them.
I know.
So just hogging it.
Haunted
the
pub is Dick Turpin.
Yeah.
I really preferred your rendition on the Fox Hollow Farm hauntings over the other one that I've seen. Oh, thank you very much. I do know that there is a new documentary out. I don't know if that's the one that you mean. But the author of the book that I used, Richard Estep, he either like helped produce it or he's actually in that documentary. I haven't actually watched it yet, but that would be very worthwhile, I reckon. Where are we? I've got a back tattooing process in the next few months at Dead Tree. I've already read that one, I think.
Yeah. It might have bounced you though.
Yeah. When I've got the money, I'm aiming for a large Medusa tattoo on my chest. That would be sick. And it's just jumping.
Yeah. Can you like pop it out at all?
It doesn't make a difference.
Is it not?
No. It's still like if I pop it out, it still just jumps. Because I've tried this before.
Oh no, it's there.
Oh, it does fun things.
Buggering it.
Where am I? I'm just going to start from here. Your weekly videos are the highlight of my week. Thank you. Thank you for joining, and I'm really glad that you enjoy them. Speaking of shadow people, I've had to banish one from my house and seen another slinking out of my bedroom window. Sorry, what? No.
You need to call the exterminator. Get him out, fumigate the house.
Yeah, that's no, thank you. James, hi Claire. I went on holiday to Hawaii last year and visited Pearl Harbor. They said it allegedly to be haunted. I imagine it would be.
Yeah, if anywhere it's going to be haunted. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I work in the funeral industry. I've been to Highgate. It's almost upwards of, £32,580 for the east side and £56,000 for the west side. That is ridiculous.
What's this? Sorry.
Highgate Cemetery to be buried.
What?
That's
wow!
wild.
Oh my god!
No, that is absolutely fine, Claire. We've been prattling on anyway for longer than I said I was going to. So thank you for joining.
Have a good night, Claire.
You might try using OBS to stream through. I think the chat is a bit better. That might be it. Just trying to use it natively, but also because like if I wanted to share my screen or do anything like that, I just can't do any of that with Studio. But also I'm very anxious when it comes to doing things live. So the less tech I have, the less can go wrong. But clearly it already can. So where does it pop down again? I mean, I prefer yours. Oh, Mr. Borland's version. And I want to check out. Yeah, I feel like with Mr. Borland, he's fantastic, obviously, at what he does, and like absolutely kudos to the guy. But I feel like we're kind of a little bit different in that he takes one specific story from a place or anything like that and centers it around this story and builds the narrative around one specific story, which is awesome. Like it's really good for telling a story. The one that springs to mind that I think of is Greyfriars, because obviously I told the story about how it was all about Mackenzie And then there was the Black Mausoleum, which was in a different part, and that was in the Covenanters prison. And I spoke about the whole cemetery, and I think I put in the connections to J.K. Rowling and did all those sorts of things and all of that. But Mr. Borland, the way he did it was that he just focused in on the exorcist that came and tried to do the exorcism, and it didn't work. And so then all of this sort of stuff started to happen in the Black Mausoleum. So I kind of just give you everything and hope that it all makes sense in some sort of flowing fashion. Whereas he's actually a better storyteller and can put things together properly. So
Yeah, like you're more historical side of it, whereas he's like the actual story side. So, yeah, a little different.
I can't cut anything out. If I find something and I think it's interesting, I'm gonna tell you about it. And I'm sure my editor, Eulogy Media, hates me for it, because then he like visibly shrinks because he sees a 50-minute long video come through. So
a 50 gig
sorry
raw file coming through, and he's like, "What is this?
What is going on down here?" Mark, the sarcastic law student. I should have known that you would be responsible for this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark.
That is unbelievable. Thank you.
Very supportive. Thank you.
Really do appreciate it. That is a lot of green now.
Everyone's pretty much green. There you go. Hal, bring some blue in there. That's about it.
There be long uns. I know. I'm really sorry, and I will give you a heads up that the next one is looking a little long as well. But yeah, that's a conversation that we can have a bit later. Does Mr. DSC believe in ghosts or the supernatural, or is it just you, Claire?
Open-minded, but I also am in the mind that not every bang is my dead dad like trying to contact me. So yeah, I open-minded. I think I'm more like Claire, to be honest. I sort of got to see it to believe it.
Yeah,
about it.
That's fair. He does tend to focus more on the paranormal. I really prefer the historical side. I do find that, like, and obviously, like, the paranormal stories, they're incredible. They're really interesting and all that sort of stuff. But a lot of the time, I find that the real historical stories about these real people that lived and died are so much more interesting most of the time, because those are the things that you can actually prove and did happen, instead of me having to say, well, allegedly they saw this shadow figure and all of this sort of stuff. So that's why I will just talk about everything and keep putting it all in there.
Yeah, you got to throw it out, and that's the good thing about what you do, is that you sort of you present the information rather than just sort of like cherry pick stuff.
Yeah.
Because then everyone else can make their own mind up.
But then I'll also get those actually comments about, well, actually you forgot to mention this. Well, no, I didn't. I just needed to cut it out because otherwise it was going to be another 20 minutes. But not getting into that.
Wait for the director's cut, then you'll see.
I live in Eastbourne near Pevensey Castle, and I saw a shadow standing at the far side by the Roman walls. Then he turned and walked towards the path, but when he walked into the streetlight, he faded. Oh wow, that's interesting. I haven't heard about that one. Silver Sword, love your videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. I prefer longer content. I prefer longer content as well, because I can get into the story. Like with this Hale Van Og stuff, the one that I've just done, I didn't want to cut it into 2, but I got to the point where the research was like 10,000 words long. I was like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to get through doing this in one take. So yeah. My main trouble is that I've seen it. I just still don't believe it. That's fair. That's totally fair, man.
Absolutely.
But I do like allegedly. I like covering all my bases. Mr. DSC sounds like me, an open-minded skeptic. Yeah.
That's the phrase.
Yeah.
That's the phrase, isn't it?
My daughters enjoy your stories as well. I like Ballin too, but I love all. Thank you very much. I love history, but some history, yes, that is true. Some history is allegedly. Yeah. Love the Don't Scare Claire community the best. We are. We're pretty cool, right? We're doing all right. what is your opinion on tarot or other forms of divination? Question being for both of you. I find it interesting. I do subscribe to the whole theory of like manifestation and things like that. I do think that there is something to it. I think it comes on a lot of, I've had a very positive outlook on everything, and I have planned everything that's happened in the past 5 years, and it is all come true. I mean, it is because I've obviously worked hard for it and all of that sort of stuff, but I do feel like there is something to putting your intention and your energy into something and putting it out there, and it comes back to you. So whether that ties into tarot as well, maybe, I don't know. Sometimes it is way off base, and other times you do find people that will just say the most vague things ever, like the ones on TikTok that come up and they're all like, oh well, this has no hashtags, so this is meant to find you. I'm like, babe, no, it wasn't, because I've just seen a lot of tarot videos. But yeah, no, I'd probably like more. That wasn't really divination at all. I was talking about manifestation there. Anyway,
those are words. They certainly are.
What about you?
I don't know enough about it. I'd be talking out of my behind if I was to comment on that. You know, I don't know. It's obviously a very popular thing, isn't it? So, you know, if people find comfort or happiness for it, and go for it, mate. But I don't really know much about it, so I can't really comment.
Yeah, that's fair. History is liquid and a lot is more alleged. Yeah, that is very true. There is a lot, and good for me. Allegedly is my favorite word, so
there you go.
It works out.
It is though, isn't it? Because it's like you have all these like historical stories that are like, they're either too old to fact check, or people just sort of made it up, and it just becomes belief, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like King George, like killing the dragon, isn't it? It's like, he didn't know, did he? Like it ain't Skyrim, right? He didn't slay a dragon, but he might have like stomped on a gecko or something like that. It's like, put it in the bard's tail, and then 100 years later, it's like, yeah, mate, King George, yeah, whack crap out of it, mate. Massive sword. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it all gets blown out of proportion by the victors, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'll just throw this out again because I'd love to know what Claire thinks. I saw a shadow person with red eyes once. It came out of the sink, of all places. That's
the fairy liquid monster.
That's not okay. Maybe it's the running water that it came from. Like, that's a whole like ghost thing, isn't it? Nah, not okay with that though. Red eyes, get in the bin. Unfortunately, I've got to go. Got an early start tomorrow. I mean, yeah, we are getting past people's bedtime, so we are going to start wrapping up in the next few minutes. But
yeah.
I'll try and answer a few more if I see them come in. Allegedly, apparently, as far as we know, that's the third day. There we go.
Yes.
Someone put that in the Discord.
There we go.
Last comment, I promise. Both of your favorite scary films. Go on. What's your favorite scary film?
You go first, because I need to like dig. I need to dig quite.
My favorite scary film. If I want a comfort, quote unquote, horror, I'll put on Midsummer. Some people find it scary, other people don't. They just find it unsettling.
That was a good one.
I always like the genre of good for her, and totally good for her for Florence Pugh. Absolutely, she deserved that. The only one where I almost walked out of the cinema was when we went to see The Conjuring 2 in the cinema, and when Bill Wilkins appears as the shadow in the armchair. That I nearly walked out at because it was just absolutely terrifying. I've watched it obviously since, and it's fine, but yeah, that one was scary. Also, As Above, So Below. I really like that one. I think that one was really fun. Your turn.
No, keep talking. No, I have no idea, to be honest. My mind's drawing a blank. I liked Midsummer. I a cop out, but I cannot remember. I don't really do.
He's not really a movie
films
guy, unfortunately.
that much. We've watched a couple recently in the cinema, but I wouldn't really say that they're like amazing films. Really, they're just films that come to mind. So I don't know.
What was the last film that we went to watch? Was it Weapons?
Yeah, but
That one was a weird one. I wasn't sure how I felt about that one.
can't remember that. I liked The Monkey. The Monkey was cool.
The Monkey was very cool, yeah.
The Monkey was cool.
That one was good. Someone said, how do we get the Discord? Nancy has asked, how do we get the Discord?
Sorry. Yes, I will throw it in. Yeah, house comment.
Geckos. Has anybody else had their mini roundabouts painted red? Yeah, we've had ours done overnight last night. We went to the gym this morning and there is red stripes all over ours.
Oh, it's everywhere, isn't it?
I do a pretty mean Bill Wilkins, allegedly.
They've even done Morrison's.
Yeah, they have. So we went to Morrison's and the zebra crossing. There was 3 zebra crossings up the car park. Each one of them, the white bit, has had the cross put on it. It's just, yeah, okay. The Occult Life, thank you very much. It's nice to see you and thank you. I watched Weapons and yeah, unsure about that. Yeah, I went into it thinking that it was going to be one thing and it turned into something else, which was fine. It was fine. But yeah, it wasn't what I was expecting. So yeah.
It's really bad, but I genuinely can't remember what it was.
It was, everyone that hasn't seen it, cover your ears. It was the one where the crazy woman had the sticks.
Oh yes.
And all the kids ran away.
That was good. That was good. And yes, I won't spoil, but yes, it was good. I liked that film. I like films that have a bit of unicity to them. I feel like a lot of films at the minute are just really just generic films, and it's like you can sort of just foresee everything. But that one was good. That one was cool. Yeah, it had like a bit of, it was nice. It was good.
I feel like a lot of films at the minute, they're all like sort of gearing up for the sequel already. Like,
yeah,
I really don't like that about a lot of films. And I know that seems to be like a really good money maker and things, but it just really leaves a bad taste in my throat when like there's so many films that like, oh, it's all over, but is it? And then it's like getting ready for the next one. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, and if you're gonna do it, at least be tasteful about it.
Yeah.
Like some of the ones recently have been that obvious where the guy might as well just stare right at the camera at the end and go, wink, see you in the next one.
Yeah. Weapons allegedly is getting a prequel about the old crazy lady that did it. That could be interesting. I will watch it because I was interested.
Yes, because she sort of just came out of nowhere, and there was there's obviously a story there, isn't there? Yeah, that's nice.
Thank you very much, Blinded by Daylight. I'm always listening to you while I work on my own videos. Congrats on the 43.1. I know I was supposed to do this at 40, and that just didn't happen. So I do apologize that it is a bit late, but we got there eventually. Have you heard about the church at Monk's Kirby? It's meant to be really heavily haunted, allegedly. I haven't heard about that one. No, I'll have to look into it. 28 years later, we enjoyed that one. That one was really good.
Yes, it was.
What?
Can I say about the guy at the end or no? I probably shouldn't say
the guy at the end.
I shouldn't say the guy at the end because in case anyone hasn't watched it. Anyway, it was good.
It was what?
Guy at the end, and I went to Connor. I was like, "That's his name."
Oh, I can't remember.
No, it doesn't matter. I'll tell you later. It was good. It was very nice.
The next film of that is coming out. I think I saw a poster for that one. Like that's because they're doing a trilogy of that one. I've said that.
Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, because sorry, they've already said. I went to.
Yes, that was it. Okay, yeah. I'm with you.
I called it before it even happened because like he came in with tracksuit, and I was like, "This guy's Jimmy Savile," and then he literally like seconds later he goes, "I'm Jimmy," and I'm like, I said that. I said that. Back.
I mean, 28 Days was an excellent film, so yeah. But I did appreciate what 28 Years did. Yeah. Is there anywhere to suggest topic ideas? Discord, probably. There is a Discord thingy, isn't there? What are they called on Discord? The little, are they channels?
Yeah, they are a channel. Yeah.
Channels. Hey, see, I know.
There's a general chat, but there's also a share. Maybe I should do one. Maybe I should make an ideas thing.
Oh yeah, there's a share your ghost stories, but not a.
Yeah, it's not quite.
A suggestions.
Leave it with me.
Last film we went to see was the Naked Gun sequel with Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson. That was fun. We enjoyed that one. That was good.
Yeah, that was. I cried.
Yeah,
that was hilarious. That was such a good one.
Yeah,
I love Liam Neeson as well because like his humor is amazing because he's so serious, but he knows he's being funny, and it's great, man.
Yeah. I think that's it. Hello, I've heard that you come from a place near Tamworth, where I too come from. I was wondering if you ever looked into the Moat House and its paranormal activities. No, actually. And I haven't heard that it's haunted either. So yeah, I need to definitely look at that one. I think I heard that the Castle Hotel that it closed down, didn't it? I don't know if it's been bought yet. The Tamworth Castle Hotel. I think someone said that was haunted as well, but I don't know.
Maybe. What was the one that it's getting shut down, isn't it, or something? Something to do with Tamworth.
Getting shut down?
Yeah. I don't know. No, it's
Mark says, just be careful with naming it. Share your suggestions. People tend to use those places as a place to dump their own videos rather than actually suggesting stories. Well, it's my house, my rules, so wipe your feet on the way in.
We've got a very strict rule set. Right.
So Mr DSC is going to be bouncer anyway.
Oh yeah.
Christine, it's lovely to see you. You are well late to the party because I was about to wrap up 5 minutes ago. Do really need to wrap up now. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here because otherwise I'm just gonna keep on seeing the chat and just talking to you all night, and I have an early morning.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody for joining. It has been so cool to see so many of you, and literally none of this would be possible without all of you. I'm gonna look at you now instead of look at the laptop. Thank you so much for 40,000 of you to be here. It means the world to me. So thank you. And thank you for hanging out tonight. It's been so cool. Mr. DSC has just put the Discord back in the chat again. I will try and figure out how to use it because I'm a little granny with new things, but I'll figure it out and I'll be on there too. And yeah, I guess I'll see you for another video soon. So thank you very much from both me and Mr. DSC.
Yes.
All of the animals are asleep around us, so they've not got anything to add. So yes, I will let you go for your evening now. And thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for joining, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.